POC Network here with another unboxing, this time once again coming from the company Beyerdynamic. This is a new model by them. This is actually the wireless version of their Amiron headphones. Now we've covered the Amiron in the past. You can go check out the video and the full review on our website and or here on YouTube. And this is their next kind of step up from that, giving you the ability to take them wireless via Bluetooth. And now we're going to go inside and see what it looks like. So first off, in the box, you have some instructionals here, just kind of like a, and some information about the headphones and how they work in multiple different languages, including like the Inline Microphone and whatnot, for the wired version of them. The shell, the actual case that it comes with is, it's kind of like it's a hard shell case for the most part. It's somewhat soft and flexible, but for the most part, it's a hard shell case. Provides, or should provide the headphones with a pretty decent amount of protections for when you're traveling around. And the headphones themselves look absolutely fantastic, quite similar to their wired version of the Amiron. And now keep in mind, you can also go wired with these as well, so they're not just Bluetooth. The cables that come with it, you have looks like, hopefully a USB Type 3. Yep, a USB Type 3. So 3.1 to USB-A adapter for charging the headphones with. So that means they're probably going to charge relatively quickly compared to their usage time. So the Inline Microphone has your typical 3-button configuration. So you have your next and previous track button, which also functions as your volume. You have your middle button that answers and turns down phone conversations as they're coming in. And or you can use it to play, pause, and or trigger your smart assistant in your phone, like Siri, Google Assistant, Cortana, whatever your flavor is. You also have inside the case a little pouch that you can store things in. It can be moved around with Velcro, so you can, if you don't like where it's located, you can change that. But if you want to keep your cable in there, kind of neat and out of the way, out of sight, then you can put it here for, your charging cable or your wired cable. And you just kind of stick that wherever you want. And that is all that comes in the box. The headphones themselves, they're pretty nice. It looks like right here, they have the touch control that allows you to just kind of change tracks by just sliding your finger across the actual muff itself, the outside of it. It's the right ear where it's located, so if you want to do volume up or you want to skip to the next track, maybe even answer a phone call, I think you can do it as, I think you just tap it, and it's kind of a neat way of getting rid of buttons for the most part, and keeping things more modern, more high-tech. You have a USB 3.1 input, obviously, for the 3.1 cable for charging it with. There's a button here for turning it on, a little oval button about the size of a USB 3.1 input, not to be confused with. You have a small hole here, which is your microphone. Your microphone's going to be in there, so you can talk on the phone without using the wire. And then, of course, you have your 3.5 millimeter input for when you do want to use the wire itself. The construction of the headphones, it looks like it's mostly aluminum. Maybe looks like there might be some plastic. But you got a lot of aluminum to this. The band is definitely aluminum. There's a lot of give to it, so that way it's not going to be too tight on the head. And all the cushions seem nice and soft. It feels absolutely fantastic. It's very comfortable. I can listen to these for a very long period of time without any kind of discomfort, and that's it. So this is the wireless version of Beyerdynamic's Amiron headphones, and we'll have a full story about this later on the website at POCnetwork.net. So go check it out. We'll have more about this once we're done testing it. We're going to put it up against various different scenarios, maybe throw a DAC on it, listen to a bunch of nice music of our choosing, and we'll tell you what we think. So again, that's POCnetwork.net. And if you like what you've seen, don't forget to subscribe below. There is a button down there, so please do make sure to click on that if you want to hear more from us in the future. And until next time, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.